Now that was a strange day at the racetrack. Here we are out in California. Right behind me, that bunch of pink neon, that's where Dale Earnhardt Sr. won the 1980 NASCAR championship. Now it's a multiplex. IMAX, 22 theaters, part of the Ontario Mills Mall. Not much of an historical monument there to a legend in NASCAR history. We're about 2 miles from California Speedway, which was renamed today for dollars, of course. $5 million a year, 10 years, $50 million, $75 million, something like that. The France family is getting a little bit richer, and now it's not California Speedway anymore. It's called the, let's see if I can get this right now, the Auto Club of Southern California Speedway, or the Auto Club Speedway, something like that. Something that doesn't have much of a zingy ring to it, obviously. I told the guy who made the announcement that, hey, Daytona, Talladega, Indianapolis, Auto Club Speedway just doesn't ring. He said, yep, that's right. Okay, but he's in the business of selling insurance. It's a AAA thing. NASCAR's done it again. Nationwide, $10 or $12 million a year to sponsor the old Busch Series. And now the France family has got another rival insurance company on the payroll, too. Strange day, if you ask me. Not quite as strange as what was actually going on the asphalt, which was absolutely nothing. It rained this morning. We showed you that. And then the asphalt started weeping. Haven't seen that in 10 years. Not since that infamous day down there at Texas Motor Speedway when Bill France Jr. told Bruton Smith, the guy that owns it, if you don't fix this track, we ain't coming back. Well, now the shoe's on the other foot. This is a France family track. They couldn't do anything. The rain stopped. They took the dryers out there. Couldn't get anything going. The water kept seeping up to the asphalt. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but the problem is not just the Cup drivers, because they would like to do a little bit better practicing. At least the Cup drivers got in 2 days here, January 31st and the 1st of February, on the tires and the new car tomorrow and all that. The trucks got in 2 days got in 2 hours of practice on Thursday here before it started raining. The Nationwide cars, the old Busch cars, they run a 300-mile race on Saturday here. They haven't touched this track. And the new Busch Nationwide Saturday show engines are a lot different than they were last year. I talked to Jeff Burton. He says at Las Vegas, where they did test these cars, the Busch cars, the Nationwide cars, last month, they were 14 miles an hour slower on the front stretch and the back stretch, and 14 miles an hour quicker in the corners. They were running flat out. Flat out in a 1.5 mile track. I think NASCAR might have some problems. I know Goodyear's a little nervous about the whole thing. They're trying to run the same tire on the Busch car, on the Cup cars, as on the Busch Nationwide cars, and I don't know if that's going to work. I do know that there are a lot of nervous people right now, and they wished it hadn't rained. So what did we really find out today? Well, we set the lineups for Sunday's race based on the point standings and a complicated formula that is even more complicated than the formula for setting the Daytona 500 field, which was complicated enough. Suffice it to say that just about everybody made the field except A.J. Allmendinger. And we've even got Dale Jarrett and Bill Elliott in the field because of past champions, professionals. Don't ask me how come if it rains 2 guys get in, and if it doesn't rain only 1 guy gets in. I didn't make the rules. I just have to live by them. So we set the field by points. Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon, who had terrible Daytona races, are on the front row for the start of Sunday's race, which is 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that, whenever TV decides to put it on. And tomorrow, Saturday, I'm not sure what to expect. We got a doubleheader, trucks and Nationwide Busch cars. Could be a little scary. Could be a little scary. These guys go into the corners at 210 miles an hour. That's faster than Daytona, and that's a little frightening, even under the best of circumstances. So Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Governator, the Terminator, came out to see what was going on today, and he had fun. Everybody else was really nervous. That's the report. Friday, California Speedway or Auto Club Speedway, for the Winston-Salem Journal and JournalNow.com.